Welcome to My Guy, the only show for guys. Kids, should we have them? Do we need them? What are we to do as guys? See, women, they have it easy. They have a biological clock. But men, we're cursed. We have all this time to come and go as we please. There are some of us that are lucky. They're sterile. Pretty cool. My body, my blanks. There's some women, they have a barren womb. Or there's other women that have a womb with barren.
He's my child.
A lot of people talk about legacy when having children. I want to leave a legacy. But like, what happens in my case when the highest achievement that I've ever accomplished is I got homecoming king? I think the thing is that many of us are just not that legendary. Maybe it's better to not have a big legacy. I mean, look at Michael Jordan. His son played college basketball with goggles. There's always adoption, but then again, a lot of people, they want a kid that looks like them. You know, I need it to look like me. Gender is a big thing when you have kids, because you could be like a girl dad, right? You could be a girl dad, and when someone says like a misogynistic joke, you laugh. But then at the end, you could be like, hey, I got a daughter. You can be a guy dad and watch the joy slowly leave out of your child as he realizes that he'll never become a pro athlete because his mom chose to procreate with a man who claims to be 5'7". Procreate? You didn't create no pro. There's also sexuality. You can be a gay guy dad and have a tough time teaching your son how to shave because he's already shown you how to wax. I like to imagine having a straight son and kicking him out on the streets because I don't agree with his lifestyle. Oh no, I'm out on the streets. I gotta eat pussy for food. I gotta eat just to eat.
Toxic masculinity.
If you want to be good at something, you need to practice. So if you have a friend with kids, you can always offer to take their little mistake out for a spin, just to see if you'd like to own one day. What's up, everybody? This is Rufat for My Guy, and I'm out in the field, because I wanted to do a segment where I went to my friends' houses and I took care of their kids for the day, you know, just to see if I personally wanted kids. But when I ran this idea past them, I was met with some very harsh rejection. So Samir sent me this text.
Hey Rufat, I asked my wife and she legit said, absolutely not, sorry man. Oh, was gonna ask, can I do your show on Tuesday?
Right. My friend, Mike Racine, he sent me this voicemail.
Hey Rufat, so you keep asking me about letting you watch my kid for your YouTube show. I didn't think it was a good idea to begin with, and then I ran it by Deb, and she was really upset. She says she doesn't want you in our house, and it feels like you're trying to exploit our family for views. I mean, I love comedy, but it's not my fault that you don't have your own family. Also, can I do your show on Tuesday? I got some new bits I want to run. Thanks, man.
And Danish, he sent me this video.
You see this? Say, stop exploiting me, Rufat. You can't watch me because you're just gonna exploit me the whole time. Also, let my dad do your show.
Nah, you're fine. You want a drink? Go ahead.
Can I say something?
Say something.
My my favorite has cancer, so can you give the video some likes to give my favorite some money so she can get her cancer shot? Bye, everybody.
We're here. We're with Jordan Temple.
Yeah, it's me, nigga.
We're on My Guy. Let's go.
My guy.
We're talking about kids today. That's what the episode is about. I want to start off very simple, and I want to get your views, Jordan, on whether or not you believe the children are the future.
Yeah, man, you know, I don't know, maybe.
They got it popping on these campuses right now.
It's a good way to beat fucking finals, I'll tell you that. I couldn't do my fucking political science final because, you know, I was out practicing political science. Like, what is more of value, right?
Students raised to the stakes, pitched tents, and occupied a lawn on campus.
Fire.
Let's say you're in a you get a chance to create the dream child, like a 2K like a NBA 2K child. You get to pick the attributes. Yeah, you get a dream child, like a young Sheldon situation. You put a bow tie and some jean shorts on him, maybe. What's that look like for you? What's a kid that you can imagine?
I don't know. I don't be imagining kids.
Have a seat over in that chair, please.
We got this on 2 cameras.
Bro,
right answer.
Don't be imagining kids off top. You know, however the kids are, this is a good way to be. Just leave the kids alone. For you know, they're the one group in this country, while every other group is fighting in the great oppression Olympics that doesn't actually have any rights. You know what I mean? Like kids historically, children's rights are in hell. Like I just don't. You know, they need to be protected. I'm saying this while I'm getting my Postmates order and keeping in mind that this guy probably has a family and I should tip well. So, you know what I'm saying? You think, I guess that's the only way to tip, because if you don't have a family, you don't matter. Everybody knows that, especially in the country. If you don't have a family, well, fuck you. You're paying extra taxes for kids you don't have or plan to have, or in my case, can't have.
Smaller minority of people who would get a vasectomy, considering, like, I've never been married, I don't have any children, and I'm a block mom.
If you could tell Jordan anything as a kid, what would it be?
I would tell my former self nothing. I probably smacked myself upside the head one time. You know what I mean? Get myself into boxing. If I say anything is bad, but if I physically assault myself, now that's different.
It would be cool to maybe fuck around and maybe do a sound effect or whatever, just to kind of be like, have the kids shaking a little bit, like, whoa, what was that? You know what I mean? Throw a rock at the window that you lived in. I don't know what you could really do to shake up a New York kid, you know?
Fuck you talking about?
Yeah, I was on the train when I was like 9. So
Now,
kids are younger on the train now. It's crazy. The kids run the train. People are worried about the kids.
the kids are on top of the train now. They ride the train.
Yeah, that's true. Train surfing is crazy. That's the easiest way to be decapitated.
Troubling new video showing several people standing, even dancing on top of a moving subway train in Brooklyn.
Was there a particular child or experience that made you want to get vasectomized?
I don't know. I don't think there's a specific time where I was like, fuck them kids, like Michael Jordan, but I'm just very much like, want to have my own life, you know. Maybe there's some deep-seated kind of anger I have in my life towards my father that made me not want to be a father myself. It seems pretty ruthless to be a parent and then anything that happens in your kid's life, or if they grow up to do terrible things, to not blame yourself. Like you have to be very, very centered to not, if especially if you weren't in your kid's life, or if you're abusive to your kid and your kid grow up to be a serial murderer or something. Like you got to be like, that's why that school shooting shit was so crazy. I feel like
with them.
them white parents should have been getting charged. That should have.
They should share the same cell.
Yeah. No.
That's proper punishment. Now the kid can't even be like, "Mom, get out of my room." They share the same cell.
Oh, with the kid? Well,
yeah, throw them in together.
I opt for the death penalty.
Ooh.
In the case of school shootings, like I think, death penalty. People have gotten death penalty for less.
Would you consider adopting? No. A white child?
Maybe Asian, just to be different. Okay. I already like Issa Miyake, so I like his stuff, so I could just dress him in cool Japanese clothes and we could walk around and be Japanese. I could be like move to Japan and like, you know what I mean? People, you see white women do it all the time. I could just be a white woman in Japan.
Konnichiwa.
I'd like to see like a maybe black family Lithuanian kid, kind of do like a reverse Blind Side since the NBA is going Euro. I think that could be a good move, like a nice grizzled, war-torn Eastern European child.
Oh yeah, a little Luca, if you will. Yeah.
I think that, because a lot of the times I think like Luca and the Joker have done a good job at, like, whenever somebody's trying to like take what they've done in the NBA as something like as an affront to black athletes, I think they've done a good job with being like,
no.
I'm
from a war-torn country. Like, yeah, I grew up like as hard, if not harder than you did. Like,
explain the snip.
It's not exactly a snip. It's more or less like a puncture because I got a non-invasive vasectomy. I got a
Are you okay, Jordan?
There's very little blood. I got a
I didn't know there was any blood involved, brother.
Jordan, you're gonna feel a pinch on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Put a clamp over the vas deferens, and then then they puncture the whatchamacall, the tube. Yeah. A little tubal ligation, something light.
Did you feel like after you got it done, like, sometimes you like take on a newness? Like, did you feel like you had like an alter ego? Did you give yourself any nicknames?
I was actually pretty depressed for a week.
Ooh.
It was weirdly around the anniversary of my dad's death, which August 12th, I'm trying to release it. That's my dad's 2-year death anniversary. So I'm trying to like make it feel significant and make it fun and make it funny and just release it all online. I was thinking like, oh, I want to have a premiere, but I'm like, to do that, I gotta slap some famous friend's name on there. Like I will, but like I just don't yet know who that is or who's gonna support me for real. So I'm like, let me get that person, whoever that is, and then release it. And then I could do a viewing after with a show and a Q&A. So it won't be like a premiere, but it will be a screening.
Maybe you could do like a vast deaf comedy jam.
Vast deaf.
I had that in the chamber.
That's fun. I like that.
My guy.
Today I'm in the pool because I'm about to get a vasectomy and lose all of my swimmers.
August 12th, Father of None. Look out for the short doc. short comedy doc about my vasectomy.